I'm back again with yet another project share. I know, grown. This project that I'm going to be sharing is from a swap that I actually hosted over at myscraproom.ning.com. And my goal this year in 2013 is to become more organized. So the theme for the swap was the altered planner. So a couple of requirements was it had to be 5 by 7. It had to go through February to January of next year because we were receiving it in February. So this is what I came up with, and my partner is Nellie. And Nellie, I'm sorry, I don't know if you have a YouTube, but I will search and I will ask and I will link you below if you do. This is a Maya Rhodes chipboard binder that I got for Nellie, and I love layering and I love dimension and things like that. So this planner was actually pretty hard for me. I went a little nuts on the cover, as you can see, as far as dimensions. So I hope it's not too much and she can actually use it. But I used the Scrabble tiles and it just says My 2013 Planner. Use some of the new Michaels Roses. I know, not Trico. I know, shock. And just, scattered them throughout. And then these little butterflies are from a Recollections punch, and it's just the little tiny butterfly punch. I used some lace adhesive trim down the side, and then this little cutout right here is from the paper collection that I used, and I used Today, Tomorrow, Forever. I think it was by Recollections. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to double check on that. I'm like 99.999% sure. So I painted the chipboard binder with a cool teal pearlescent paint, and then I covered it with some of the paper from the paper stack, and I didn't cover the side or anything like that, just left that plain. And then on the back I just put my information about the swap. So getting into the planner, when you open it up, I added a pocket right here so she can put things in it, and then I added another little pocket right here for coupons, and so that just flips open. And then the first month is February, and I had to keep the decorations pretty flat because obviously it's pretty fat in the way that it turned out, but this was a printable that I got. I just cut out, and then I punched out some of these butterflies and just kind of sprinkled them across the page. When I talked to Nellie, she said that she kind of liked the vintage look. She liked dogs and she liked butterflies, reds, greens, blues, and she just really liked a lot of different colors. So this paper collection was a good incorporation of it. So this first tab is February, as you can see, and then you flip it over, and on the front it's a birthdays list. So I numbered it 1 through 28 because there's 28 days in February this year. So if someone is born on the 1st, she can just write their name in there, and it's an easy kind of birthday at a glance look. When you flip this next page, I know I didn't decorate this, but it would be too thick if I put a backing on this page. When you flip it open, it's a month at a glance. So she has, if there's an important date, she can just write it in on the month. And then I actually found that on, what was it? Printableplanners.net. So that was a free printable. The weekly ones that I did for her, actually I had to create with my own of my own. So she's got the days of the week for each week, and then a spot for notes, so she can keep her schedule that way. So there's pages for every week. So here's March, and because she likes dogs and she likes vintage, I found this little printable right here, cut it out, and then just sprinkled some more of the butterflies throughout. I did a lot of butterfly sprinkling, and then just repeated the same thing with the birthdays, and there's 31 days in March, so she's got 31 spots for any birthdays. And then there's the month at a glance, and then you go, and then there's the ones for every week. So I'll just show you the fronts of them. So here's April, and another printable, more punch outs of the butterflies. And oh, I forgot to tell you, the tabs I created with my Tim Holtz tiny tabs, and then I just typed up the months and I put them in there, and then I just put glossy accents over them to kind of make them a little more sturdy for the month. So it wasn't just, what do you call it? So it wasn't just paper there. So there's April. And every month has the birthdays, the month at a glance, and then the weekly planners. So here's May. And then June. Lots of butterflies on this one. On a couple of them, I went butterfly crazy. And then here's July. I thought these little puppies looked so cute, the vintage puppies. I punched them out with my 1-inch circle punch, and then I used a Spellbinder scallop to mat them with the paper on there. So, the other thing I forgot to tell you guys is each of these papers, when I picked the front paper, I picked kind of a matching or coordinating paper for the tab and also the back. So those kind of oops, sorry, just almost lost, the camera almost bailed. And then the butterflies are always punched out to match the tab paper. So I tried to keep it all kind of matchy-matchy. Here is August. And then with some of these, I backed them with the paper doilies. So there's some more puppies. Here's September. This one is just a girl in a jar. It's like a cute printable that I found. And this one, it didn't quite match the paper, so I inked it with some old, actually it was, I believe it was Vintage Photo, and then I glimmer misted it with some Tattered Angels, and it was Rose something or other, I can't remember. But that one. And then here's October, some more adorable puppies, and the butterflies are kind of scattered throughout with the paper doily. And I thought that the placement of this one worked out perfectly, so it kind of looks like he's coming out of or resting on the paper doily, coming out of that circle like that. So that's October. Here's November, and this one I inked with, the inside was worn lipstick, and then around the edges, I actually used some, oh gosh, what was it? Pine needles. No. I'm trying to think of which one it was. That's going to drive me crazy. We'll go with pine needles. Yeah, that's what it was. Added some more of the butterflies right there. Okay. So that's November. Here's December. So just another little puppy, vintage puppy and child cutout. And then, oops, here's January. This one I actually inked with worn lipstick to match a little bit better with the paper. And yeah, and then I have a spot back here for notes. And this one, just another child and puppy. And I just love the look on the kid's face, and the dog's like, huh? What are you talking about? It's kind of like they're telling a secret or something. So I thought that was cute. And then behind this tab is just some lined paper where she can make notes or lists or whatever. And again, this is another one that I had to create because I looked and looked and looked and could not find anything that would work for this size with the setup of the rings. And then I added another pocket on the back of this paper. So that is my altered planner. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. It was time intensive because I had to create all of the calendars and things like that. But I had to keep it simple as far as the embellishments and things goes, because as you can see, it's pretty chubby, and when you have to fit a whole year's worth of papers into a book, that's a lot of paper. So that is my project share for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.